When I took my beat up old raft several kilometres downstream, I had no idea what lay around the next bend of the river. $30,000 of alluvial gold had been sitting there waiting for one person. That person was me, and had I not taken a chance, I would never have known. The old prospectors worked this golden ridge over 140 years earlier, but a world war, shifts in economic values, with the turn to agriculture and farming, this peaceful location had been left for all that time. What made this spot so unique was that the bedrock of the river was just littered with thousands of small flakes of gold. And although each piece amounts to nothing, when you combine them together, the results fast become life-changing. Now I promised we were going to head back in, and in this video, that's what we're going to do.
Check out that view. A beautiful morning. So today I'm heading way downstream.
After rafting a few kilometres downstream, we were back at the location.
So there's beautiful bedrock all behind the inside bend up there. There's a massive alluvial bench sitting up on the corner. So I'm guessing a lot of the gold I'm getting has just drifted down this side and deposited on this beautiful decomposed bedrock here. It's hard to see, but just here there's a little hole where I finished off on the last trip. So I'm just going to pick that up where I left off and see how we go in there.
Once down to bedrock, it was almost immediately the same. Thousands and thousands of small pieces of gold scattered like salt across the bedrock. Last video there were a ton of comments about using a dredge in this location. Unfortunately, like the rest of Australia, dredging in Tasmania is illegal.
Yeah, nice piece. Got some character to it. There is some thicker bits here.
There's not a lot to show you as far as work in this location. It's just a matter of moving gravel and then sucking up those thousands of little pieces of gold on the bedrock beneath.
Come over the canopy of the hill. Get this fire going a bit better. Now the fire's going. So one more day tomorrow and then we're out of here. Hopefully we have another good day. I reckon we will. There's a lot of bedrock and gold under all that gravel, so It's a complete different experience to what I'm used to. Normally the gold's thick and you'll only find it if it's in a really good crevice somewhere, sitting on bedrock. So very strange for me to just see it stacked up high, like it can be sitting about that high up in the gravels and in the clay. Yeah, different. What I love about it though is it's so consistent. You can just consistently snuff it up. So I've never had that before. It's just flat out ongoing. I crave a bit of fruit after a few days on the freeze-dried meals. Hot chocolate for me and then I'm off to bed.
The following day would be my final day, so I packed up all my gear before I set to work that morning, so that once I was finished, I could throw the pack in the raft and start my journey home. Today's task was easy: dig gravel, get to bedrock and find gold. It was those thousands of little pieces that would make for all the work. Probably one of the most relaxing spots that I've ever sniped for gold. The amount of gravel on top is not huge, but one thing's for sure: once you move it, there's plenty of gold underneath. It's just a matter of getting in the zone, moving the gravel, and seeing what you can find. I was pretty impressed with this cluster here, and it just shows how much can collect over this bedrock. So this is 2 days back on what I call the fine gold location, which is basically an area that the Chinese worked in the 1870s. A lot of the work they did were up on the benches digging on dry ground, and I could only imagine that they must have had just as much success, and at times probably even more. So for 2 days we have a total of almost 28 grams of gold, which at current prices and the finalising of this video is worth about 5,700 Australian dollars. This was just a short follow-up video today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please give it a like, drop your comments below and share it with someone else that might want to watch it as well. And until the next one guys, happy hunting and we'll see you all then.